Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, how are you? I hope you good. I'm here to tell you about my presentation. Before that, I wanna introduce myself. My name is Rizki Kurniawan. I am Accounting Managerial 2B. My topic that I wanna present it to you is analyze Goodwill Letter with a subtopic Letter of Congratulation. As you know guys, in this sophisticated world, a lot of technology is used in the world of business. Letters are also important part of business. Letter can be used as a medium to establish cooperation between us and other companies. The topic that I want to explain is a goodwill letter. Goodwill letter is a letter to other companies as a means of connecting communication between companies that have the aim to enhance cooperation, provide assistance, congratulation, and others. Goodwill letter, which is a chance to make our relation with other company will better. That can also make the company's profit more increase. No need to prolong time, let's go into the material explanation. Okay guys, in this explanation I have three letters that I want presented to you. First is a letter that I made by myself, second is a letter from the internet, and third, letter from the company. I will do the analysis these three letters by the point based on predetermined lifestyle of letter, the structure of the letter, tone, language, punctuation, and correction if any. Okay, we move to the first explanation. Is the letter made by myself. Okay, the letter that I made by myself. First is I want to tell you the style of letter. Style of this letter is using a modified block style. And the first, the structure of this letter. Structure of this letter is have a head of letter, body, and complementary clause. The head of letter of this letter is a congratulation. Why I say it like that? Cause it can call a good letter if the letter have a head of letter or cop. So that's why I choose or I put the congratulation is the head of letter. And the next is a body. The body is a tell what is the purpose, what is the content of this letter. This letter is that I make is give a congrats on a new position in a job. So this is how to congrats the new position in job for the someone. If we give a congratulation for someone or the company that we send this letter. And the last is a couple of complementary clause. That is give your sincerely or best regards is based on the letter that we want to make. The last is writer. Writer is a people who write this letter for the company or someone who want to send this letter. Okay, and next is a tone. The tone that used in this letter is a good enough, and the writer tries not to make a bad tone for the recipient. So it's use unforgettable. And the next is language. The language is used in this letter is already represent the author's feelings for the recipient. And then next, the punctuation is used is correct according to the ISSN guidelines, and there are no clear punctuation marks. So is it clear? I think for this letter. Okay, the last is I have a one correction for this letter. There is no signature in this letter. Uh, I think signature is important because there is to prove the validity of the letter. Okay, I think enough for this letter that I make. We move to the second letter, is the letter from the internet. Okay, let's go. Okay, the second letter is a letter from the internet. The first that I want to explain to you, that I want to tell you, is a style of the letter. Style of this letter is using a modified block style. And then the second that I want to tell you is the structure of the letter. The structure of the letter is a head of company. Have a head of company, that, inside address, body, salutation, and a complimentary clause. This is a complete. I think it's a formal letter. This is a complete formal letter. The head of company is Beth Jones, and the address of the company of Beth Jones. And then the date, and then the inside address. Inside address is the recipient of this letter. And then we got a salutation, is a Dear Georgia. And the body of the content of this letter is a tell about a congratulation on new position on job. And there's some adding personal touch to give a how feel the sender for the recipient. And the last is the complimentary clause. Complimentary clause is the fondly, is the word to tell for the recipient. And the last is the writer of this letter is a Beth. Okay, we move to the next, and the next is a tone. Tone that used in this letter is good. The tone of the language is used very subtle and doesn't hurt the recipient heart. Okay, we move to the next, and next is a language. Language is used is clear and understandable because every word is used language in everyday life. And next is a punctuation. In this letter have some slight error in a punctuation. The error punctuation is using a dashes and repetition of unclear words. And the last is the correction. It's the same with the letter that I made by myself. There is no signature in this letter. Okay, we move to the last letter that we want to analyze, is the letter from the company. Before I go for the analysis, I want to tell you the background of this company. The company is the PT Cakra Brahmastra Indonesia. Is the name of the company. The company is engaged in the event organizer. This company is a startup company which has only been established for around 8 months. The company was established on August 5, 2019. Many companies engaged in this field experienced a tidal journey that was not easy. A little background for the company is the company was formed because of the determination of 3 people who have high innovation and creativity and have a dream to make an international event organizer. Wow, that's so amazing. And you know, this company is addressing in a Graha Pena building, 5th floor, room number 503A, Batam Center. This event organizer only works if someone wants to arrange a joint contract with this company. This company has only been in the business for a few months and has taken quite a number of customers or clients. The last event held in collaboration with one of hotel in Malaysia. Berjaya Waterfront Hotel is the name of client or customer that have a contract with this company. The concept of the event at this hotel is the nuances of the archipelago. This event organizer tried to make event at this hotel more like an atmosphere of the archipelago by incorporating archipelago-style cuisines. The theme carried by the event organizer is Selera Kampung Nusantara. In the future, the company will also have a number of major events to be held, namely Explore Natuna 2020, Capri Tourism Trade Show, and BTIMC, Batam Tourism International Merchant Championship. There is a background of this company, and it's so inspiring, and it's amazing background. It's challenging to build this company. Okay, the first is style of letter. This letter is used a modified block style. And the next, the structure of the letter. The structure of the letter is the same with the letter from the internet. It has a head of company, date, subject, inside address, salutation, body, complimentary clause, signature, and writer or initial, and is adding some company information. Okay, and the next is the tone. The tone that used in this letter is a good and it's clearly to understand. And then the language is give an explanation and purpose conveyed by the letter were very clear and is easy to understood. And the next is the punctuation. The punctuation used is in this letter is a very good, which is include the placement of dots, commas, and others. And there's no correction for this letter. I think this is a perfect letter that I found from the company. Okay, we go to the next is the finding. From the analysis that I do before, I found some finding about all the three letters. That is, I found there are two types of this letter. It's a formal and informal letter. And then about a tone and language that used in this letter. In the three letters above, the use of tone and a choice of words is approaching the correct word and sufficient to be a criterion for a good letter. And the third is of punctuation. The punctuation in every letter above, the first letter still contains a mistake in a putting punctuation, while in the second and third letter is correct in the use of punctuation. And in addition, conjugation are no less important. We're using a correct conjunction between one sentence and and the other sentence doesn't have a meaning of what will be written. In this three letter, the use of conjunction is not much, but everything is correct in the placement of conjunction. All the three letters use a same letter style, that is a modified block style. The structure that used is have a difference. The first letter is only few parts of formal letter structure, and the second and third letter is a good structure of the letter, like is a head, body or content, and complementary clause, writer, inside address, date, salutation, and adding maybe for a company information. And the last is a signature. In the first and the second letter is don't have a signature, and the third letter is have a signature. Okay, maybe that's all about my presentation. I'm sorry that if I have a mistake. For the critic or comment, you can put on comment column, and if you're interested with this video, you can like this video. That's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.